Hello there everybody, this is the Old Omen who is coming at you with another replay as I sip my coffee. We have a Balthazar Gelt build with Gotrek and Felix as I try my hand at playing some Empire. Now I don't know Empire that well, I like them more in the campaign, especially heavily modded. And I was in a quick battle and I had a Chaos Dwarf player. I didn't know what to bring, so I thought I would go for some armor piercing guns, go something carefully, and bring some great swords for that armor piercing, and then just prepare for the Centaurs, not Centaurs, the bull centaurs, and some swordsmen. Now, I honestly planned for more like dwarves to be fighting, which I didn't get. So these great swords, don't have much armor to be fighting. Gotrek and Felix, the Battle Brothers, all Skaven Slayer, Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer, Manslayer. I enjoy the audiobooks by Grimdark narrator. That's where I have listened to like the story of Gotrek and Felix. And I bring Balthazar out for just some. I think that is armor rust. Yes. We have the Chaos Dwarf player bringing Zatan the Black with the Demonsmith Sorcerer. Two Bull Centaurs, some Wolf Boys, and then a bunch of Hobgoblin Riders, Sneaky Gits, and some basic labourers. This battle is an Eshin. This one I was in quick battles, and when I saw the Chaos Dwarf player, I was testing out my Empire builds, which I tend to use quick battles to test builds that I want to like practice with, or test factions I'm unfamiliar with. That's what I tend to use quick battles for. I just, sometimes you don't know if a build's going to work, so you just want to test it against quick battles. Now, historically, you may not find it like on the higher tier of like competitive players, you're going to find people in quick battles as much, which is fine if you're a beginner and you just want to learn. It's just a good testing ground, I would definitely say. But after you've tried it with quick battles, definitely want to try it with like the other higher tiers of competitive play, because those guys do not work the same. They are built different, right? Now I do bring silver bullets, and I put my other handguns over here, hoping for a nice area where I can just like ba-bing, ba-boom over like right here. They've, I guess, had a similar idea, but they wanted to bring all of them on the other side of the corner. So we both got quite a distance. Now for the Demonsmith, they seem to be bringing, what this is, Burning Wrath, Dark Subjugation, and the Flames as Azgaroth. Zatan the Black is coming in with defense debuffs with the... Ooh, and the Withering, a spell I don't actually see that much. That is 2 casters this guy is bringing. Okay. Well, need something to fire at, so I get my handgunners to be firing at the Hobgoblins. Definitely, silver bullets could be firing at like better targets, but I didn't have much to chase the Hobgoblins apart from the Empire Knights. But I do believe, yeah, 92 speed versus 78, I'm not going to catch them. So I guess just some poke damage is nice. Though I do believe I make the bad attempt at shooting some labourers with the silver bullets, which is a big no-no as labourers are dirt cheap. Oh yes, and I do bring Balthazar Gale on foot, because I'm just wanting someone to kill him. Oh, no, these handgunners shoot labourers, yes. These handgunners probably should be shooting the Wolf Riders. So, the Chaos Dwarf player, he's coming in, he's realising this like little choke point. This is where he's going to probably do battle, while he's going to be coming in at the side with the Wolf Riders, and a group I did not see for such a long time. These Sneaky Gits were at this corner, so his obviously plan was Maybe I was in the center, maybe I was here, and he was going to come all the way over here while charging the sneaky gits at this corner. Which, you know, if I was in that stance, that could have been very bad for me, especially if I brought cannons, which could be why he brought sneaky gits, just to unalive my cannons. Wolf Riders will come in, they'll shoot the spearmen, some swordsmen, but they've got some shields, so that's fine. Not no surprise to anyone, labourers and Wolf Riders are running away from the Empire Knights. A big blob is going to fight some... these are not... Yep, okay, these are the Wolf Boys. I come in. Zatan and Demon Smith are going to charge in. Wolf Riders are charging into the guns. Very good choice. My micro was not great with these handgunners. In fact, it was terrible. Had them in front, didn't have much to protect them. They got charged into and they stopped firing. The other handgunners are too close to the battlefield and I am still running them in. Yeah, they're still trying to fire at things, which they definitely should have probably repositioned. That's definitely on my part. Swordsmen and Spearmen will definitely beat Labourers. Great Swords will definitely beat Labourers. Bull Centaurs. Great Swords did very well against the Bull Centaurs, but the Bull Centaurs do destroy the Great Swords by doing it correctly. Great Swords do considerable amount of damage. Handgunner's going to fire in here. Wolf Boy's going to fire into there. Definitely some back damage into handgunners. It's great play by the quick battle player. He's going to charge in here, try and stop them from charging into the hobgoblins, which also allows my silver boots to stop firing at the Bull Centaurs. Gotrek and Felix are fighting some labourers, which is not where I want them to be. I want them over here. Though these guys are faster, I do realise this very quickly, because these guys are definitely wanting to stop my magic. Though I didn't bring the best spell in the world. Armour, Plague of Rust. I was really hoping for some more Dwarf Chaos Warriors, which was hoping that the Plague of Rust would be a much better choice in actually using it against them. Handgunners coming here, Great Swords to defend the handgunners. The Great Swords in this battle at least had some utility in fighting against Zatan and Demon Smith, because they'll still do quite a lot of damage to them. Empire Smiths in Empire Knights have finally been beaten by Bull Centaurs and probably just been fired off by those Wolf Riders. And these Bull Centaurs with great weapons are also destroying my other Empire Knights, which Empire Knights are definitely not winning this. And they aren't even going to do that much damage to the Bull Centaurs. The Bull Centaurs are going to just clap them. Obviously I'm going to win the front line, but the front line is not the power these Chaos Warriors. They are Bull Centaurs, which have now eliminated my ability. And they're Lords, that these are the real power dealers of the build. Not Gelt, because mine is not even Gelt, mine's just being really wide. And my handgunners were to be very strong against Zatan and Demon Smith if they got shots on, but my micro was terrible, and the quick battle player did reasonably well, did a lot better in microing their own cap units than I did microing my own. Building my handgunners with little cost to their own. Great Swords can get picked off by some arrows, and the sneaky gits have now finally arrived to the battlefield. So there's some swordsmen chasing off some units, which is fine. I don't see the sneaky gits in time, which is, well, they're sneaky. I get Buffalo Gelt foolishly charged by himself, and Gotrek and Felix staying with like this core of infantry, which I do believe they're going to get tucked in under neatly by an AoE spell, if I remember correctly. Yes? Right. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's right. This is it. This was terrible. Yeah. Not great. As we can see, handgunners are being destroyed. I've chased off some labourers, or maybe chased off some of the other hobgoblins, but they're just labourers and hobgoblins. 100, 200 gold versus spearmen and great swords, which are 350 and 150. so it's not cost effective for me to chase them, especially with 2 units over here. Swordsman chasing off labourers, that's fine, but Centaurs come in, Gotrek and Felix. Oh, Swordsman's going down, he's just going to run away. I'll just fast forward this. Now, because the Snake Gates came in, they got that nice little charge, but the Greatswords are just too strong for the Snake Gates, so they do win this bout with the Spearmen. Both Centaurs charging to Spearmen and Greatswords, which neither together is not good. Greatswords on their own probably would have been a lot better, but these two could definitely beat on both Centaurs. Now, the dual Lord builds, we got Zatan chasing off Gelt. I can no longer cast spells, and he precisely is able to get the Snaky Gates to block up Gotrek, and then use the Demon Smith to take out Felix. If you can get rid of Felix, you can get rid of Gotrek's healing. Because Felix is not that much of a threat to the Demon Smith or Zatan, but Gotrek definitely is. Now, thankfully I get some handgunners to reroute. However, instead of the Chaos Dwarf player fighting against the Spearmen and Greatswords, helping the Snaky Gates, he rightfully goes after these handgunners. After Gelt is just going to die by Zatan. Just hoping Chaos Dwarf player will just route him off. Got a nice healthy group of Greatswords and Spearmen over here, and he has a nice healthy set of Bull Centaurs. Demon Smith is taking a lot of damage, mostly from Gotrek and the Dream Team Felix. Demon Smith and Zatan coming together with the Wolf Raiders to stop Balthazar Gelt, because these two need to be here to destroy Gotrek, Felix, and any of my infantry play. He casts that spell. I missed that. That's my fault. Now, Gotrek is netted, is it? He cannot look at now. He must have been on a charge animation. So he is charging to them, they're running away, and they've finally been able to, I guess because of the charge animation and a net, get us now back. Felix has been separated from Gotrek, and Gotrek can't defend Felix, Felix is going to die. These guys are just sitting here, not charging in. Swordsmen aren't going to beat Centaurs, but it would be nice to get a recharge. I do get these Greatswords to try and help Felix. I think I was trying to surround the Centaurs or try and help Felix, but that doesn't happen. I'm trying to save Felix best I can. However, Gotrek is a dwarf and very slow. Gelt, however, after these Centaurs were able to beat the Spearmen, some Swordsmen, and the Handgunners, is going to kill off Gelt. So I can no longer cast any magic. I do cast one more Plague of Rust on myself, I think it was. It was just for that, because I had the metal shifting. Therefore I wanted some extra armor piercing damage. This blob, Zatan and the Centaurs can wide contending with. Gotrek and the Greatsword are trying to catch up to Felix. It's not going to work out. I give up with Gotreks, I give up with Greatswords. I understand Felix is gone. I think the best chance for me as the Empire player is to defeat Zatan with Gotrek. Now, on the outliers of the battlefield, I have Swordsmen at this corner who's chasing off labourers. I have the healthy swordsmen who are still chasing off these labourers. I've got the great swords that were also chasing off labourers, or some hobgoblin riders. I don't know what they were. So I've got 3 units away from the battlefield. I've got most of my units in the centre here with Zatan, Centaurs, and Demon Smith. I think is just picking off Felix over there. So the Chaos Dwarf player really wants. Oh, and he does have one sneaky. No, it's labours. He wants to cycle charge with Demon Smith, and he wants to cycle charge with the Centaurs and Zatan. As long as Gotrek is here, he can beat off Zatan, Demon Smith, and any Centaur. If he's not there, however, Spearmen are going to lose to the Centaurs. Even if they're able to get charge defense, the Centaurs are just too strong for Spearmen to handle, especially very badly fighting Spearmen. Come on, this is just my infantry blob. I think he's out of Winds of Magic. Oop, I spoke too soon. I have to keep the infantry blob together and just chase off and catch any units I can. Great Sword's going to die, Swordsman's going to run off, Centaur's going to chase lots of Spearmen. He's going to separate. The Great Swords, they're going to get caught off by the Zatan. Gotrek is going to be left alone with, I guess, these Great Swords. And this Swordsman is coming hurriedly to help. Gotrek does his best. He's able to get 1 damage, just 1 hit and 1 Centaur, which I believe was enough to rout off the units. Yes, he gets another hit, kills the Centaur, and this one's never hit. Zatan catches Gotrek. This is the time. Chaos the Wolves decide this is the best time to kill Gotrek. He is alone. So let's do everything we can. However, I do pop off on Gotrek, Gotrek's Doom, and the Rune Axe of Gotrek. Though he does have less melee defense now, it does get subjugated by 40 plus melee defense. We have the arm that gives him plus 30% armor, that's good. Demonsmith here, I think. Yes, we're going to cast another spell. Okay. So, Zatan by himself is not going to kill Gotrek. I understand the Demonsmith probably want to get rid of the Great Swords quickly before they surrounded Zatan. Maybe it would be better to immediately charge in with Gotrek, charge out Zatan, charge again, just keep cycling charge, but because of that prolonged damage, Zatan was going to lose to Gotrek there, and Demonsmith is not going to beat Gotrek either by himself. And as you can see, the balance of power just shifted very, very heavily. A lot of that due to just Gotrek taking those hits and killing Zatan. And with the power shifting heavily in my favour, the rest of my units that were just routing just come back. This leads to just Gotrek's power level just moving at him and just killing off everything, routing off the Demonsmith and killing off the Zatan. Now, I don't know how this build would actually work in higher level competitive plays, but when I was doing quick battle, I felt this was like a good round build to use. Balthazar Gale would have been much better if I just brought Final Transmutation. I tried to go cheap and just bring Plague of Rust, but maybe if they went higher with Hobgoblins, Plague of Rust is just not that effective unless I want to target Zatan. Maybe shoot him with the handgunners, but probably would have been better if I just went for the regular Final Transmutation Guild. I wanted to keep him on foot because I just wanted a wider build. Right, well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoy your day.